Yet to meet anyone who can outsmart the bullet. Duckway!
Somebody out there!
Somebody take North Psychotic! Could you do me a favor, Inch, and let me out of here?
No escape!
I got confused!
That's it, Bitchwood! You're dead!
Please, there was a Ripper attack.
Well, that's a relief. Suppose I owe you the full story now. Got a right nasty feeling about these.
Okay, muchacho. No more baddies around. You're all right.
Me? Hardly. Look at all this. Arthur hired me to keep this place spotless. So much for that. But someone ought to set this to rights. I owe him that much at least.
Okay, let's rewind a bit. Tell me what happened.
I'm Byron. Arthur's me cousin. Was, I suppose. I heard him out, talking with some stranger. Then suddenly the Rippers come pouring up out of the ground like a pack of devils. He shouted at me to shut myself up in there, and that's what I did. Then I heard them Rippers screaming, gunshots. And it went quiet after a bit. I heard the stranger's voice. And the screaming started again. This time it was Harper. And all the while I huddled in that room, hardly daring to breathe. Bloody coward!
Coward? Sounds smart to me. Otherwise, you'd be dead. Ahora, vamos a ver. Got to be clues around here. All these Rippers gunned down. Not exactly easy pickings either. Our killer is good at what they do.
So that stranger did all this alone. Bloody monster.
Yikes. Bloody wall art. Is some kind of tally? Or a deliberate clue? This animal wasn't slaughtered. It was tortured.
That one's Rufus. Sweet as a lamb and twice as tender, Harper used to say. No matter how big he got, Harper refused to send him to the grinder. Might have been quicker that way, at least.
I'm going to assume these belong to the victim.
Those are Harper's. Spent enough time watching his hands at work to recognize them when they're still.
How brief is a smile? How long is a laugh? Happiness is horror's other half. Keep every sorrow, the meager, the mean. I only ask for what's left in between.
Harper! What the hell is all this? What kind of monster would do this to a man?
Condolences, compadre. I'll help you get them down.
Harper, we'll get the bastard that's done this. Just need to figure out what the hell this all means.
My guess? They came here to kill Harper and leave a message with that radio. First, they dealt with some surprise rippers, then they murdered him and strung him up over the grinder. Our killer's idea of a joke.
Bloody hell.
The first radio was a message. Maybe we can learn something from the one on Harper.
All this has done my head in. Can't think with that bloody grinder.
Exactamente. Just get the shut of the grinder, then we can check out the body and radio.
The control's right over here. I'll keep watch from here. You hit the shut off. We can't miss it.
We good?
Not at all. If anything, made it worse.
Ay, mierda. How the hell are we going to shut it down then?
Maybe. Aye, there's a thought. The cooling while the tank's outside. You could use it to freeze the fuel. There's the tank.
Just rip the panels off the sides there, and that'll expose the coolant. Fuel intake standby out. Just freeze the other tank, and it'll shut the grind off.
There are no... Gotta tighten it up a little.
That's done it. The grinder's running down now.
Should be able to get the body down.
Careful! Oh, sod it. It's not like there's much left of him to be careful with.
Aye, this axe doesn't look cheap.
Aye, and it weren't Harper's. That's an Armageddon Pro Series, top of the line. Harper always wanted one for the farm, but we could never afford it.
Time is a prison with bars made of years, locks made of moments, windows of tears. Time is a question, unceasing, uncertain, a hollow behind a roaring curtain.
Boys! That noise will draw more Reapers!
Byron, correlate!
Well ahead of you!
Collateral damage.
I do not adore boundaries, folks! Rocket surgery!
Son of a cat! What's yours? You ain't ready to die! Run! I got a better
Byron, come out! They're all gone.
That's all right. I'm just gonna stay here for a bit. You go ahead to plunge forward.
Wanna die?
Actually, hiding in here with my tools has me thinking it'd be clever to check out the tool shop near town. Only Armageddon axe dealer for miles they are.
Got it. ¡A la piña!
It's unbelievable. A dastardly property crime in our quiet town. Well, quiet other than all them extremely loud and violent.
Good time of the day to you, senor. Name's Rafa. I'm here to investigate. Notice anything strange lately? Anything gone missing?
Only some of my most valuable tools. Bunch of fiddly bits, what for tinkering with electronics. Old mess of radios. Couple of premium quality axes. You name it. Listen, you gonna catch the bugger who did this or what?
I always get my man. Or woman. Or a thresher. Or... you get the idea. Do you know where the perp might be? Good hideout spots?
We've checked everywhere, except of course for the old cave behind the waterfall. But no one ever goes there on account of all the rippers nearby.
A hollow behind a roaring curtain. Like a cave behind a waterfall. Brilliant, Rafa! Gotta check it out. I smell ordenadores. Running charge!
Hey! I'm talking out the skin stuff!
That abandoned town with all its disgusting stairs is a place I call hell. The residents had a different name, but they're dead, so who cares?
Getting up close and personal!
Let's go,
Let me
Queen
at 'em.
Slicker! You see the look on their face? A hollow behind a roaring curtain indeed. Stay frosty.
Oh, you're doing fine without me!
end is a promise. To curdle the cream, to silence the echo, to waken from dream. Embrace the end, and you're never alone. It sweetens the blood and softens the stone.
All right, loco, no sudden moves. The axe, the radio, the waterfall. It all adds up.
The sadness. The sickness. No more pamphlets. No more bitterness. Forever frozen and free. Forever frozen free. Join me.
Better take cover.
We
Qué curioso. What's on that radio?
The first ray of dawn. The thrill of the flight. Are these the happiest hours of all? Or is it the hope in the deep of the night? The innocent faith before the fall. You've spilled but one drop of my sweetest blood. Now follow me, and I will show you the flood.
Ah, madre de Dios. The killer's still out there. This guy was just some brainwashed victim. This story isn't over. Byron, I killed a psychopath, but I don't think that was the real killer. Trail's gone cold. Make room for the boom! Un rayito para ti.
Damn you, little thieving bastards! I won't let you frame up the rest of my babies! You see what they're doing about her? Zipping around up there when I'm not looking? I'm wise to their schemes. I'm wise, you hear me?
I can hear you quite well, actually. Who is doing this scheming?
Oh, we both know. The man in middle. Flying outlaws who never seem to get shut down. They've been snatching up my herd one by one. Doing it in the next valley, too. Go on over there and stop them. We shouldn't have to wait long before they show up. Please bring my babies back to me.
Okay, found the Wildhorn herd. Whoa, the men in metal were real. Better follow them and see where they're taking the herd. Mira, the ship. Better ground yourself. Boundaries, folks. It ain't rocket surgery. You didn't think we were finished, did you? But didn't here. La familia siempre regala. This might take. No muss, no fuss. Right away. Well, don't look so surprised. This will cut you up.
guys are you?
I wasn't hanging back on purpose.
In great shape.
Ever seen a body like this? The dead body.
I do hate these bastards. Those order vendettas are keeping them in cages? Unacceptable. I will free them before these people. Someone tell me they saw that!
Nobody can kill me. Last thing you ever do.
These order types just don't bleed right, you know? Don't cause some trouble.
And so the cold instruments of man have been subdued. Approach, human, so I might look upon the face of our champion.
Hey, did you just talk to me?
Does my eloquence surprise you, human? I wonder what other truths you have missed due to the comfort of assumption.
Ignorance is bliss. Have another assumption. The Order wanted to see how clever you were, no?
The Order. They saw my people as ignorant cattle to be hollowed and glutted with machinery. Yet once they understood the depth of our intellect, we became subjects of study.
You have your whole lives ahead of you. What will you do next?
I've pondered long on how to best provide for my brethren. Unfortunately, the callow life forms of this planet do not have the capacity to grasp the scope of our wisdom. To that end, I will retrieve my herd and find a verdant pasture elsewhere on Kairos, far from the trials of its people.
I have no doubt you will leave a lot of confused ranchers in your wake.
Your well wishes are appreciated. Go, knowing you have done my kind a great service.
You know, I could go back and tell that rancher her herd is smarter than most people on this planet. Nah, feels like that's above my pay grade.
all over the outsiders.
Just a bleed rest, you know?
Hello there. You guys sick for an old man? I've been selling my own brand of moonshine, see? But just one pull gets us sloppy blackout drunk. A single bottle lasts folks months. That's terrible for business. No, what I need is a Pappy's helper. The old man's miracle cure takes you from tipsy to tip-top in no time. Got the recipe right here. Mind helping me whip one up?
Sure, booze man. What's the problem?
I knew you was all right. Now, first things first is finding fruit on those cliffs over yonder. I ain't never had much use for the Pappy's help myself, but Grandpappy used to make it for our weak-livered northern kids.
Why not just water it down or something?
What? Somebody disrespect my heritage? See, now some of those seeds got real thin shells on them, but I need one that's good and sturdy. Wait, did I mention the seeds grow inside a special fruit that only grows on cliff sides? And that the local fauna love this fruit enough to kill them that tries to take it? No?
See that? That's a little thing called marksmanship. Might give it a try next time. Pop that one like a meat piñata. Pull your socks up!
was to read the start of a story and write my own ending. The story was about some dumb kid who gets stuck up in a tree, but he has a dog that was trained to get help. Now, you may think the best ending is to have the dog save the boy. No, that's cliche. And me recycle a tired old cliche? That's impossible. So, I ended the story like this. The dog ran off and got hit by a car. Then, the car skidded into a fireworks stand and exploded, which reminded the boy he was wearing rocket boots. So, the boy flew down and hired a lawyer, and they sued the tree for emotional distress. The end. Pretty good, huh? Writing is so easy. If you think about it, talking is really just writing with your mouth, and I'm great at that. The world is truly lucky to have me.
Well, looks like we got us a city slicker.
You're gonna pay for that, Bolter!
All right, future VH, time for an RJ anthropology lesson. Fade field edition. I'll bet you want to get off Kairos, huh? Everybody does. But the locals in the Fade fields really need out. So much so that they even call themselves Outbounders. The Outbounder crew basically lives to scrap. Mostly by scavenging for parts they can use to build a spaceship and blast off this rock. But they're also pretty slick at scrapping with the Order. Guerrilla style. That makes them sound kind of intense, but they're actually the chillest people on Kairos. Especially their leader, Rush, who's basically a human ray of sunshine. A ray of sunshine that could crush your skull in his bare hands, but still. The sad truth, though, is that no matter how many ships the Outbounders build, they aren't getting past the Order's orbital defenses. But that's where heroes like us come in, right? Kill the Timekeeper, free the Outbounders. Everything on Kairos.
This my kingdom!
Now there's one. Get that fruit. Nice! Except the coloration on that one sucks. It's gonna have no flavor at all. Try again. Oh, A for effort, though. Grandmammy tried to get Grandpappy to patent the Pappy's helper, but he was never a real entrepreneur. He wasn't no businessman.
I dare say that one's dusted.
Man, you got some kind of bad luck, huh? That's the worst one yet. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now that's a beauty. Nice curvature, supple body. Oh yeah, that's the one. Now head on back and let's get started. Hey, what do you think about me naming my moonshine after myself? Is that, what's the word? Pretentious? Old Shammy's Family Shine. Not technically poisonous. I don't know. It don't feel right.
I mean, if the target audience is exclusively you...
All right, now, we gotta fuss it up a little. Now, we don't need the whole fruit, you see, just its skin. Bust out the fruit and toss it, would you? Give it the old body slam. There you go. Next, we're gonna need a geyser nugget. Oh, not to be confused with guys or nuggets. The chicken restaurant / all-male erotic venue. You know about geysers, ain't you? Big hole that shoots things out of it. Gotta be careful with geyser nuggets. Let one hit the ground, it's likely to blow you higher than that new moon we got now. You'll need to snatch one right out of the air and don't drop it. The family shine ain't never rightly had a name. Hard to market something if nobody knows what to call it. Hey, what if I went the classy route with a sexy one-word name like a shimmer? Y'all had that new shimmer yet? Knock you right on your ass, I'll tell you what. Yeah, nah. Classy ain't exactly the demographic I'm going for here.
Your clientele isn't scared of alcohol poisoning, so I doubt you'd be overly picky about names. But yeah, let's not the one who said no.
he could stand up.
Oh, there's a geyser now.
I think this one has performance anxiety. Nothing's happening.
I reckon it's fit to burst. Just needs a little coaxing. Shake the ground, and it'll release the goods.
I see.
Bring it on back now. Don't drop it now, unless you want to go all the way back for another anyway.
Boundaries, folks. It ain't rocket surgery.
Okie doke. Now, last thing on the menu is a little tricky. We need a scent gland from one of those manglers you'll see gadding about. Well, go on now. Get at it.
I'll do you one better, Shams. I'll get you a whole bunch of glands. And save myself the effort of trekking back later when you realize you need more.
There's one. Man, those critters really chap my chaps. Always stealing pies from them. Don't fret now, that thing's got 8 more lives. Unless you caught it on the last one, in which case, good riddance. Now bring it.
That shot at any distance. Watch where you're looking. Relámpago!
This gland is your gland. This gland is my gland. And we're gonna use it for Pappy's cure it. And when it's finished, I'm gonna be rich. This gland's the last thing that I need. Man, that felt expensive.
Here come the fireworks!
Okay, now let's get to brewing. Recipe says to mash up the scent gland with the seeds. Really get those juices all over the geyser nugget, too. That'll make it stick real good. There we go. That should knock the stink off a pangolin. Take it bowling. Not all my charming southern phrases make sense. Let's test it out. Couple drunks usually post up near the river to get saucy on the shine. Make a hell of a racket. Used to run 'em off, but drunk as they get off one swig of wasty face and never remember. Right back the next night. Wasn't worth the trouble. Decided to call the stuff wasty face, by the way. Catchy, easy to remember, and lets you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Wasty face. Get faced.
There are 7 floors uncut. No soul desire is to see everything you worked for turn to ash. You face and overcome too many obstacles to let them steal everything from you. Resist their malign influence. Do you remember looking to the stars above and wishing to find purpose? Look and see that day has finally arrived. You have the meaning you once only dreamt of. All we ask in return is that you give your everything towards the stars.
Yeah, there they are again. Not to speak ill of my customer base, but just look at them idiots. Consorting with grippers, and that ain't even the worst of it. Just look. Every one of them 10 sheets to the wind. And they ain't even cleared a fourth of that keg. Well, ain't likely to come by more while in that condition. Chuck Pappy's helper in that keg and sober him up for me.
I do not chuck, my friend. I have the perfect beach.
Hey, you done it! Now you gotta shoot a hole in the keg. But not until you get all them drunkards underneath it.
I'll just make a quick little announcement on that microphone.
Hey, party people! What's better than a cake stand? A shiner soak, of course! Gather round, gather round!
Now shoot!
I'm clear-headed, furious, and it's in a fight.
Note to self. Never sober up a drunk ripper. Not too close! Anyone gets too close, they're getting shot! Better take cover!
What's wrong? That's it? That's all you got? No, I'll never see the lead!
Jerk over here!
Make room for the fool!
Not a fool! Being a real jerk about this.
This is probably
I dare say that one's just...
Remember me!
I'm okay!
Who wants to move on?
That was a close one. Now, who needs a drink?
I'd love to get comfortably sauced, but this keg ain't it. Let's go see what old Sammy's got on offer.
Heads up, Shamba-man. Some returning customers. returning to you right now. None of them are rippers, though, on account of them being dead now.
Shame to lose paying customers, rippers or no. But you did it, Vault Hunter. When I finally buy me a boat, I'm gonna name it after you. Say, what is your name anyways?
Just use my old nickname. Huevos Grande.
Consider it done. Hey, I know it's rough out there. So if you ever need to take the edge off, you know where to find me.
Also opposed